Hey America, Europe here. Looks like you're having a bit of a refugee problem. Well, you could do what we do, make a deal with the devil and pretend like they don't exist. Welcome to part 2 of MAGA, Make America Genocide Again. Previously, the United States will become a minority white country by the year 2045. The first minority white generation. White extinction anxiety. Wait. White extinction anxiety? I can understand your anxiety if you'd call it white minority anxiety. But hey, I guess that's like the internet meme says, when you're accustomed to privilege, equality feels like oppression. But I mean, when they march and say, you will not replace us, that's crazy, right? I mean, it's not like we're going back to the American Revolution and writing white people out of the history books. Okay, I can see how you might feel that way. And now, to understand everything the Trump administration is doing, it stems from this basic premise: white America is an endangered species. But is it though? I mean, yes, we're dropping below 50% here, but does that mean we're on a downward spiral to zero? And here's where American politics get in the way. In America, you're either a Democrat or Republican. Winner or loser. You're in the driver's seat or you're in the fucking trunk. But in European politics, no one ever wins an outright majority. There are so many different parties, it's all about sharing. In the Netherlands, we have 17 million people, 17 million different political parties. Every time there's an election, no one gets over 50%. But there's always one party that still has the most. What I'm trying to say is, white America, don't panic. Yes, for the first time ever, you're a minority. But you're still the biggest minority! And yes, sounds like bullshit. But these little specifics of terminology make a big difference. I was reading this article about at Yale, we conducted an experiment to turn conservatives into liberals. And it turns out, yeah, it's possible. The study appears in the European Journal of Social Psychology, you're welcome, and they basically take two groups of people and ask them to fill out political surveys. But before they answered the survey questions, they had to engage in an intense imagination exercise. They were asked to close their eyes and richly imagine being visited by a genie who would grant them a superpower. Group 1 got the ability to fly. For the other half, it was to be completely physically safe, invulnerable to any harm. For the group who could fly, no difference for their political leanings. But if they had instead just imagined being completely physically safe, the Republicans became significantly more liberal. And on the issues of social change in general, the Republicans' attitudes were now indistinguishable from the Democrats. White America, don't panic. You're invulnerable. You're Iron Man, baby. Even Thanos can't stop you. All we have to do is change the term extinction to minority, the biggest minority. And for many of us who spend our time sharing outrage on Facebook like, Trump's own mother was an immigrant, illegal immigrants taking over your land must be tough. If you think Mexico is sending only drug dealers and rapists, but also worry Mexicans are gonna take your job, what the fuck do you do for a living? Guys, we're missing the point. He's doing exactly what he promised he would do. To keep with Infinity Wars, you'd be like Star-Lord. You're just Chris Pratt slapping Thanos. Help change extinction anxiety to minority anxiety. And if you want to do something really productive, donate to ProPublica, the ones who made that audio tape available. Races trying to reunite separated families. And for me, I'm having my own fundraiser for ACLU, American Civil Liberties Union. And on behalf of Europe, since we're clearly able to grasp basic complexity, can someone explain why so many Europeans are still scared shitless by immigrants?
Newsroom, it's a newsroom. Listen to the sound of the newsroom. Anything can happen in a newsroom. News.